Hello, and welcome to the 14th week. 15th week. Something-ish week. And this week, my topic is going to be how touch plays into my life. So what kind of role does it have in my life? Let the touching commence. Okay, that was a joke. As far as touch comes into my life, I am a very touchy-feely person. I was raised on hugs and all that stuff. I'm Portuguese, well, as I like to identify myself as, and one of our big things is that hugs cure everything. If you are mad at someone, hug, hey, everything's forgiving. If you, forgot to do something and you're like, fuck, freaking out over it, hugs, everything's better. There's actually one time where my mom and I got in this really friggin' huge argument over something, and I just couldn't stand to even talk to her for a bit. And then as I was leaving to go somewhere else, like escape the house for a day, she comes up to me and she offers me a hug, and I was like, no, now I'm going to forgive you. And I did. We hugged, and I was like, oh, man, I can't stay mad at her anymore. I'm pitiful. There was actually one summer where I went to my grandpa's house. I had a really bad episode of arguing with my dad over the phone. Just completely left me raw and all this shit. So when I got to my grandpa's house, my cousins, they were 9 and under at that time, they were in this pool. And they came out and they were like, oh my god, it's Heidi, and they were going to hug me. And then my aunt and uncle were like, no, you're wet. And I was like, no, I'm getting those hugs. Give me them now. And so my cousins all hugged me, and they were soaking wet, and I did not care one bit because I just really needed hugs. And now it's a thing among us. We call them wet hugs. So much fun. The meanings of hugs, though, and touch comes in more than one spectrum, you know. Hugs aren't the only way that people can communicate by touching. The painful, harsh reality is that even though I really like hugs, I always feel very awkward when I'm giving them. It's not because, like, the whole concept of hugging is awkward to me, it's because I have big boobs, okay? That's the story. I always feel like when I'm hugging someone, I'm gonna kill them because, like, their rib cage is gonna die or something. I don't know. So, yeah. I prefer hugging from, like, behind or from the side, but, like, straight on hugs, I'm like, they're always awkward. Especially when I'm hugging guys, because they, flat chest, and mine's like, squish, kill, murder, can't breathe. Yeah. So in high school, when my friends and I were all, going through puberty together and discovering that we don't really know what to do with these lumps on our chest, we decided that, hugging was too weird because we didn't know how to do it. Now that there's, like, boobs, like, wait, how do I hug them from here? It's like, how do I not get the boobs? Fuck. We actually had, like, a little kind of get-together thing where we were trying to figure out how to hug each other without hurting each other. Eventually we're like, okay, here we go. Oh, yes! No one will die from well-intentioned hugs today! It was kind of crazy. Yeah, so we decided to invent a new way of expressing our affection through touch, and that was with pokes. We'd poke each other, just over homework and shit. It's like, hi, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Poke. Yeah, very simple. College, that didn't work out very well. People don't like being poked. Poke, ow, poke, ow. Sorry. So college. Can't hug people because it's all fucked up. Can't poke people because people are, like, sensitive in certain areas of their bodies that they're like, ugh, whenever you poke them. So what do? Luckily, I found a way to solve my not being able to, communicate via touch with people in traditional ways, and I found another way that was, like, more awesome. Massage time. Magic fingers. I started giving my friends back massages and like wrist massages, like things behind the ear massages, neck massages, those kinds of things. Like, because they were really tired, and sometimes I just, and I'm actually pretty good at them. I never took a class on massage, but I spent years in a choir where one of the things we did, like every time we came to meetings, was give people massages, because just the day, your body is your temple and your tuning fork, that kind of thing. So I kind of know a few tricks like this or stuff. So this is like one of my favorite shirts of all time because it conveys my love of hugs and music at the same time. I am asexual and touch plays a mother freaking huge part of my life, and I don't know, I'd probably shrivel up and die if I didn't get to like interact with people with, on a daily basis, which actually I do that quite often, which is actually really annoying. I always get kind of like itchy. So yeah, that's me. I was gonna say something, but it completely left my head. Awesome! See you guys next week.